Alien says I'm good at life. I like them.
I'm not one for talk. Try to keep to myself.
I'm the best warrior. You want me to prove it? I bet 100 gold. Just your own 2 hands. Weapons and magic are out. Now let's see what you've got. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
That's all you've got. That's it. That's all you've got. Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up.
Now that was a punch.
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up.
You're a real fighter. I like that.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price. The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters. Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
God might...
Need something? Have you seen my mother? I'm still waiting.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire.
Here for work. Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Someone there?
Oh.
you!
Mercy!
Out here at work. Any day is a good one, as long as I don't have to go into town. But some days, I'm too drunk. This.
Cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God. He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric's Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
Hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
I don't want to talk. Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. You're the best. Can you be my father?
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Go away. Best she know now.
Rogvir always talked about his honor.
I'm trying to watch a traitor to the Emperor lose his
honorable
head.
men don't get executed.
Stormcloak escaped the city after he murdered King Tori. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak.
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Tori. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way.
I'm on your side.
Ancient custom of Skyrim.
I'm right behind you.
All Nords.
Huh? Let's get going then. Watch it!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
You lead, I'll follow. Oh.
Hey, watch it.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Put that down.
I think I expected more.
I'm right behind. I'll show you what I know. Let's get going then.
Some gate guard you are.
Shouldn't have been. Feel free to make requests.
Viren said you got here just before the execution. Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Hey, wanna play tag? Come back if you don't play.
Hey, wanna play tag?
Papa says I want
I
to
used to be
rock
an
here.
adventurer like
You
you.
and Jarl Elisif the Fair. Poor woman. Losing her husband and king like that. It was a dark day for us all. Damn! That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her steward, Falk Firebeard. He ordered a special bottle of Strass Mackay rum. Saved me a lot of trouble. Here, take it to the Blue Palace.
You should see me when you get bored.
I showed up to watch, yeah. I don't know if they were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Listen, Rogvir and I grew up together. It was us, a few others, and Vivian. Vivian Onus. I have no idea why, but one day I told Rogvir I liked her. It was a stupid thing to do. He mocked me incessantly after that. From that point forward, every time Vivian and I were anywhere close to each other, he made sure to humiliate me. He beat me up, dumped meat on my head, anything he could get away with. Once he even slipped a beehive into my bed. We were children, sure, but Rogvir never outgrew that immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Ugh, pure folly. Work in it, I own it. Well, okay. My father owns the Winking Skeever, but it's the family business, so it'll be mine when he kicks off. I was done talking anyway. You know, the Winking Skeever's not just the best inn in Solitude. It's also
Hey! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Pardon me.
You're too slow.
Hey, watch it!
You're too slow.
Mother says I shouldn't talk to people. I don't want to talk. Dragon? Really? Was it big? Did it breathe fire? Oh wow, I knew it! I knew they were real! I have to remember to tell Papa.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
Please, don't interrupt the court.
Please, don't interrupt
Please
the court.
don't interrupt the court. Unnatural
Please don't
magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my
Your
rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Your
Thane
Highness.
Bryling, at your
What about the
service.
cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
If you have business, please see Falk
Do you have
Firebeard,
business with
my
the court?
steward. With the passing of because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and he shouted with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say, for it grieves me to speak of it. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that.
Feel free
Be
to
well.
return to me with
If I
questions.
needed something from you,
Blue Palace
nothing.
open
I'm
for-
busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution. Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns. I have no time or patience for a student. Perhaps the College of Winterhold will grant you admission. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day. Because Ulfric needed a symbol. Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. The White Gold Concordat, the banning of Talos worship. Torrig's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Torrig became that symbol. No, even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Torrig High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Torg respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Torg directly to stand up, to declare independence, Torg might have done it. Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the god was once Tiber Septim the man, and Torg wasn't ready to let it fall apart. I was a member of the court during the... I helped raise... I suppose if you're truly interested, I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Do you have business?
You dirty thief!
I am the... Here, this is for you. You mean that... There. I don't think it's worth it. That was over. Of course. Maybe you'll... You do that, but should they accept her rule?
Take care of yourself, and always remember...
I don't abide fancy.
Right.
Feel
People
free to
looking
return
sell
to
you
me
blood.
with questions.
I hear Radiant Raymond's has a large selection.
Huh? Oh.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema. Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Potema.
Yes! Yes! Return me to this realm!
You, the blood of innocence binds you, Wolf Queen. Summon
What are you doing? You fools! You cannot bind me to your wills.
Summon birds bound by blood.
You ants don't have the power to bind me!
Here we go.
There's an intruder.
Time to end this little game. That's the best you can do.
God might get nervous.
You've returned. Good. What did you find at Wolf Skull Cave? Potema herself? Please tell me you stopped them. You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought. May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Do you have business with the court? She still mourns greatly for her husband.
If I needed something from you.
So
Nothing.
she leaves many of the courtly details to me.
We have something of a vampire problem. I don't expect you to be capable of even that. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Vampires are clever hunters.
There's something
Clever than you.
personal I was hoping you would do for me. Falk told me what you did for us at Wolf Skull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire. When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos. Thank you. It would mean a lot to me. It's a fine day with you around.
Please address all questions to the
Pray
steward.
for
Falk
solitude.
Fire.
Jarl is not to be disturbed with common affairs of court. You direct those concerns to me.
It's a fine day with you around. Falk said I could count on you. You have more than earned the right to purchase property and take... Speak to Folk when you have the funds. And thank you. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold, and who owns at least one piece of property in my city. You help my people and purchase a house from my steward, and I'll make you my Thane. Good luck to you. Be well. Pray for solitude with my husband.
Be careful.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Anyone with a stout heart like yours, welcome here.
There's a cave here. Think we should check it out?
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
Be quick. I have little patience. Filthy creatures, aren't they? Living in the darkness like they do. So uncivilized. I prefer finery, like this. Here, for your trouble. And I suppose I should show you a little about illusion magic for free, shouldn't I? I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Take care of yourself and always
Do you have
remember,
bit?
the world is
Splendid.
ripe with people looking
There's
to
a
spend
house
it.
available right now. Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds.
It's a fine day with you around.
Anyone with a stout
Be
heart
well.
like yours.
Heard they're reforming the
Out
Dawn
here.
Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
No doubt most folk in Skyrim. I make sure Erica keeps breathing. No, that honor is Sabil Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor. And keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day. Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. Oh, I think you'll find that magic is rare in Skyrim. Winterhold. The college there has it in abundance.
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well. The blacksmith is open. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Good to see you. Finally. Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that The cut they were giving me was good at first. Good. Difficult? Mean. Being a Jarl. My uncle... He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the hold.
Oh.
You teach them to stop. Here. You know, I hereby grant you permission. There is room in my... However, you help my people. On your way, then. Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you.
Hey, hands off! Sheath your weapons and come quietly. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man.
See a hound on the road. There's one out on the road. If you were willing to retrieve him for me, I'd... Oh. It's a smart man to demand something up front for his work. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog. There's the meat. Steel's good, but I would then... Why would I do that? A true Nord places loyal only inside the gates. Much of Folkrit Hold is wilderness, and there's plenty of trouble to be had.
A strong drink will chase off that chill in the air.
A hearty welcome to Falkreath. All of Skyrim's true sons are welcome here.
Well met. Unlike my brother. His name's... If you meet him, don't expect... I was... Now maybe... We don't need no help from the... Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. steal anything from my shop and...
It's a surprise.
Gotta have a sharp axe. That's bad.
Do your worst.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow.